Mr. Hargrave here, showing you the Nowhere team, and I apologize. This is going to be a rushed video. Had a lot of issues with this particular playtest, so I'm just going to do what I can do. I've got like 10 minutes to show you this. Circumstances out of my control. I've had very little time to look over this team. So here's what I did. Striker on Nova, Skirmisher on Star-Lord, Striker on KORG, Striker on Thor, Skirmisher on Cosmo. Put them all at 4 stars. I took Nova up to 95. I took Star-Lord up to 95 because these characters might have value outside of the team. Thor Infinity Watch could have value outside of the team as well because he does have Avengers tags and he does have Hero Asgardian tags. So yeah, you could probably put him on Hero Asgardians instead of Sif, instead of Heimdall, find some uses for him there, be creative with it. But KORG and Cosmo are both bio characters. I don't know where they would fit into this. Whereas Star-Lord is skill. So Star-Lord's a skill character and there's very few of those in the game, very few good ones. So I'm thinking this is a character we might take up to tier 18 for Dark Dimension 6. So that's why I put the extra levels on him. Tier 4s on no one. There's no tier 4s on this because that's what I want to test. I want to test to see what this team does. It's primarily a war team. War offense or defense. Your choice. Me, I would use it on offense, but I want to know what it can do with very little investment. Tier 15, level 80. Nova is going to be level 95. Nova is going to be the best character, the most impactful character out of this bunch. He's a legendary character. There's going to be a non-horseman legendary section of Dark Dimension 6. So he's definitely going to be a character you're going to want to take up to tier 18. And I think he might have some other uses, but that's going to be a separate video. We're going to do that later. Okay, let's take this guy into practice mode and let's see what this team can do against some of the strongest war defenses that we have available. Getting right to it. Can it beat Gamma? That's the big thing. Nova has a battlefield effect which can counter other battlefield effects. I believe that this team has been designed to counter Gamma. I think it's been designed to counter everything. You even have an anti-Weaver mechanic in here. You have some anti-Underworld mechanics in here. All right, let's go. Let's check it out against Gamma. Let's see what it's got. Stay tuned. I'm going to have videos on Gwenpool. If I haven't already done a video on Gwenpool, that's going to be on this channel too. I'm actually more excited to check that out, but I don't know. I think overall this is going to be kind of a lame patch. That's just my initial impression. Who knows? I think this team's going to be a big old skip for me, but hey, let's see if it beats Gamma. If it beats Gamma, that's a big thing, especially at this low level. And I don't know what else I'm going to test. I don't know what else I have time to test. My God, if you knew the problems I've seen. All right, so here they come. They're getting beat up. They're getting annihilated. I mean, they're low level. I mean, to beat a Gamma, they're probably going to need to be, you're going to need to put a lot of investment on here. If you do all their tier 4s, it's probably going to do better for you, of course. All right, let's look at the animation on this special. How cool is that? Thor was stunned. I'm going to put this at 2 times speed, right? Okay, Cosmo, what's he do? Attack primary target, clears positive effects. We got to get rid of this She-Hulk. Am I right? I think so. All right, let's go after She-Hulk. We do have stun and trauma on Hulk, which is pretty cool. So She-Hulk can't get rid of that. KORG's been beaten up. Let's go after Star-Lord. He can blind, but yeah, once again, not going to matter if we can't kill that She-Hulk. She's just going to throw it all back at us. Here comes Red Hulk in with the ultimate. Okay, everybody misses because he's blind. That blind was clutch. Blind was clutch. Let's see. Now, Star-Lord or Nova is able to clear the battlefield effect, the radiation, the gamma radiation, which is kind of cool. I think we still got to go after She-Hulk, though. I'm worried about her. All right, let's go for it. KORG keeps getting revived. A lot of characters can revive KORG on the team, which is kind of cool. So KORG should come back here. Having KORG die should not be a big deal. Okay, here comes Nova. Here's his ultimate. Let's look at it in all of its glory. And this should clear the gamma radiation and then give me the Nova Force. Let's see it. Let's see it. Go, Nova. That was pretty awesome. Team is not really rocking the damage, though, especially at this low level. It looks like we still have the gamma radiation on. There seems to be like a permanent icon now. That's kind of nice. I'm glad we know it's there. And that we weren't able to clear it. Okay, let's see if Cosmo can kind of bring the team back here. She's a very good girl. Pretty exciting to have our first four-legged character in the game. There goes Thor. He's bringing the hammer down. I only got 2 minutes left. I'm running out of time here. It seems like you're just going to really need to put a lot of levels into this team if you want to use it in war. This is just not a team I'm going to be interested in then for that reason. Oh, we do have the Nova Force. So the Nova Force is showing. I don't know if we still have gamma radiation. Can I find out? I don't know. They have to work on that part. Work on that part. Here KORG is back. Like I was saying, there is a revive mechanic on KORG. That's pretty cool. Here comes the big ultimate from Thor. Let's have a look at that one. He's going to bring the hammer down. Or the axe. I guess he doesn't have a hammer. He's got the axe now. We were wondering where that was. Now it's in the game. Can we give it to that other Thor costume? We are not damaging this team at all. There is nothing we can do to Gamma. They're holding up. I mean, I'm surprised they're still alive. It is incredible the team is still alive. I mean, that is remarkable in itself. I think my dog senses that there's another dog around and is getting very upset now. Yeah, I don't know. You got to decide for yourself whether it's worth it to build this team up, what you're going to get out of it. You know, results may vary. Cannot beat a Gamma without some investment. It's just going to take some investment. You're just going to need to build it up. We can try against maybe something a little less mega than Gamma, a little less meta than Gamma is. Because I don't know if we ever stood a chance against that Gamma. But it is remarkable how long they lasted. So if they were stronger, I'm sure they could have won. All right, let's try them against the old standard DARKHOLD, and then that's it. That's all I got time for, unfortunately. So Gamma and DARKHOLD, let's see. This used to be the benchmark. I think now it's going to be Gamma. If it can't beat Gamma, then why would you want to invest in it? But let's see at a low level, can it just take out a DARKHOLD team? That's going to be a pretty good display of power right there. If it can do that, then maybe there's a point to bring it up to that kind of baseline level, level 80, tier 15, no tier 4s. Otherwise, and a lot of the power's locked behind those tier 4s, by the way. Like this team, it's remarkable it did as well as it did against Gamma without its tier 4s, but all the tier 4s are war related. So you're not going to get value out of their tier 4s in other game modes. So this is as good as this team is going to be in other game modes. And only if you want war supremacy would you put tier 4s on it. I don't think I'm going to build the team at all outside of Nova and Star-Lord. Nova for a lot of reasons. I see a lot of interesting stuff going on with Nova. However, for Star-Lord, it would strictly be for Dark Dimension 6 because that would be the smartest place to put my resources as far as skill gear goes. Then Star-Lord Annihilation is going to be one of your best. They do not seem to be able to overcome a DARKHOLD at this low level without their tier 4s. That's disappointing. It would be nice to see them take care of like some really old meta like this, but they can't. So there it is. A lot of other videos on this channel. Make sure you check them out. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, and grave diggers keep digging.
I'm gonna fight them all. A 7-nation army call me back. They're gonna rip it all. Taking that time right behind my back.